probably every building in town had some damage from it. And today, of about the 330 or so pre-war buildings that still stand in Fredericksburg, a huge percentage of them have some damage visible inside them. Yours does, in your attic, and most do. There's very little visible damage on the outside of buildings anymore, and some of what is claimed to be is actually fake, like the cannonballs and the pillars of the Presbyterian Church. But it was a comprehensive bombardment. In the streets, the confusion was dreadful, wrote one civilian. Here a child was left, its frantic mother having fled, and where a husband who in the excitement of the moment had become separated. Families were crouching in their cellars for protection from the shells, while there the more reckless ascended to their housetop to view the impossible grandeur of the scene. A Confederate artilleryman said, over and in the town, the twinklings of bursting shells reminded one of a countless swarm of fireflies. Several buildings were set on fire, and their black smoke rose in remarkably slender, straight, and tall columns, for 200 feet perhaps, before they began to spread out horizontally and unite in a great black canopy. Fires built, and as that happens, the Union artillerymen can no longer see into town. They cannot see where they're supposed to be shooting. And so instead, they begin to fire at things they can see. And there's also a moment during the day when the Union commander of artillery, a man named Henry Hunt, goes to Ambrose Burnside, the Union Army commander, and he says to him, "This is not working. We can't see, we can't hit a target, our fire is not effective. All we can do is generally bombard the town." And Burnside said, "Then do it." And so the bombardment, which started as a very specific action with a military purpose, became a general bombardment of an American town. And that, as we shall see, in my view, is the key event. It's the unlocking of the key that would ultimately lead to the looting of Fredericksburg that followed. This sanctioned destruction of this town by the Union Army here, this movement from a very purposeful bombardment to a general bombardment intended to send a message, was a key moment in Fredericksburg's history, and in fact, in the war itself.